Hey everybody. I know it's been a little while since I made a video, and I want to apologize for that. I've been working so much here lately that I just haven't had the time for it. And I haven't had any time off, to be honest with you. So I apologize for not getting anything out, making any posts or anything like that. But today I got in the SHTF mystery gearbox, and I'd opened this up and started recording the video, and then someone drove by with some really loud annoying music, so I figured I would start over for you. And that's why the box was already open. But in this is the primary box, $19.99 a month. This box is a little bit smaller than what I've been getting, and the shipping has gone up on it. So I actually ended up paying like $30 for this box in the end. But we'll see. We'll go through it and we'll see if I'm still getting a deal on it or not. There again, this is a $20 a month subscription box. Nothing in here is extremely high quality. You're going to get what you pay for. It's going to be gear, but it's not going to be top of the line gear. As usual, they have the card with an advertisement on the other side. And first off, I'm going to go through, let's see. The first thing is a 3-pack LED zipper pull flashlights by Trailblazer. And what these are, you get 3 of them, obviously. Different colors. You got green, orange, and blue. They have these rubber elastic loops on the end. Each flashlight they do come with batteries. A little paper dot on the inside to keep them from working. And the batteries are 4 little button cells. LR41. So put these back in here. The light screws on, and that's also how you turn these on and off. Tighten it up all the way, the light comes on, you have to loosen it up, turn it off. I don't like that, in that just a little bit of pressure can cause it to come on and off. So that a little bump or it dropping on something and sitting on something the wrong way, you can end up wasting your power in your bulb. But not super bright, but bright enough for like a tent or something. Give you some light so you can see what you're doing. You have 3 of those. Retail value on this is $11.99. I could see, yeah, I can see that price. I can also see a better, slightly better design would be nice, but that would work. So that's one good item. It's okay. I wouldn't call it great. It's an okay item. Okay, next up is the bug out water bottle holder with compass. Retail at $5.99. This is what they're talking about. It's a D-ring carabiner, or carabiner, however you want to pronounce it, with a compass and a little clamp to put around the neck of a water bottle. I wouldn't trust that clip right here to hold your water bottle, because walking through some brush it could easily pull it off. I would be very cautious about this. Also, these little flat button compasses don't tend to work really well. And in fact, this one is damaged. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a chip out of it right there where the tip of my finger is. And it's a very pronounced chip. I'm not sure what happened to it. but there is some damage to that. This feels, the carabiner and the clip, it feels like it's maybe a type of aluminum, but it's it is what it is. $5.99. I wouldn't pay $5.99 for that. $2 or $3, $4 at the most. That's all I would pay for that. But there again, if you want, you can always take this carabiner off. Those are always useful for attaching gear. But generally, seriously, I would not trust this thing right here. It's just, I would not. Good way to lose your bottle out in the woods. Alright, next up. Hidden Spy Bolt Safe. This. Now, this is a novelty item to me because having a random bolt laying around somewhere just seems, where if it's not with your tools or something, it seems like it would stand out. And if you have it with your tools, there's always a risk of you actually using this, because it is metal. There's always a risk of you using this on something and forgetting that it's a safe. So whatever you put into it, you could easily misplace. But it is a functioning bolt. It looks like it's made out of A2 steel. You have the nut, you have the washer, and then you have the bolt. And the safe, the head of the bolt unscrews, and that is the safe. It looks like it goes almost the full length, maybe to right about here on this nut, or on the shaft of this nut, the threads. I can't even get my finger down in there, so you could probably store some matches in there, maybe roll up a few dollar bills and put in there. But you're going to be maybe some needle and thread, maybe a couple of really small fishing hooks, but you're going to be really limited as to what you can fit into this thing. And there again, like I said, make sure you don't mix this in with your tools, because then whatever's inside it, if you accidentally put this on something, you could end up completely losing whatever you got inside it. So that's a novelty item. Retail value $9.99. I'd say okay, but if you have any kind of machining capabilities, you can get a couple of these large bolts like this from the hardware store, and you can make one of these yourself if you know what you're doing. So there's that. Next up, camping multi-tool spork. A vinyl type sheath for it to be in. It is metal. It has a metal carabiner on it. Carabiners are always good. It has 10 millimeter, 8 millimeter, and 6 millimeter wrenches on it here. It has this hole for a lanyard or something, I guess, or maybe to switch the carabiner to, so you can use the larger wrench. These are it is metal, but it's a really lightweight metal, like aluminum. You have the spoon fork spork combo here. You've got a bottle opener here. I'm not a fan of making just any and everything a multi-tool. I love function stacking, but not everything has to be a multi-tool. Sometimes being a multi-tool just gets in the way and hinders the functionality of an item. To me, this is not a comfortable item to hold, but it's usable. And I don't know how many times I would take, and you do have a flathead screwdriver here as well. It's got a slight bevel to it, and you've got a pry bar, or what they call a pry bar, pry tip opener. But it'll go in one of my bags. It will. This will go in one of my bags. I just ordered the K-Bar Tactical Spork to do a review on that today. I ordered that actually today, and it just, it's kind of funny that I ordered that today and then today I get this in the mail. So there's that. The retail price for this, $14.99. Seems a little overpriced to me, but okay, we'll go with that. Next up, since everything seems to be camping themed, got a meal. Wise Company, pasta Alfredo with chicken. I love this. I actually love this. I haven't tried this meal, but I love backpack meals, camping meals, things, prepping food, anything like this. I do a lot of camping and hiking. This is a very useful item, and I really like it. I'm glad to see they finally included something like this. You do not go by the serving size on these pouches. Every company has a different idea of what a serving size is. Go by the calories. That's a key thing. But this is supposedly 2 servings, 17 grams of protein per serving, made in the USA. I love that. And for those that want the nutrition facts, here it is. So that'll go into my food stores. So obviously this box is camping themed with everything that's in it. There's 2 items left, only one of which was on the card. One is not on the card, and that would be this. It's a little SHTF Velcro, if I can get this cover off, Velcro patch. It's rubber. Excuse me. There you go. It's a freebie item, I guess, just something extra they threw in, and that's fine. I'll take it. I like freebies. I'll take extra stuff like this all day long. The last thing that was on the card is the Bushmaster Survival Fixed Blade knife. These knives in this box, they're never top quality, and I'm always interested to see what they get, not because they're top quality, but just out of curiosity. This one, the retail price is $19.99. Personally, I wouldn't pay $19.99 for it, but there again, I'm a custom bladesmith. I make knives all the time. So, but that's on a totally different level to what these are. This is the Bushmaster Fixed Blade knife. Plastic sheath. You do have slots for strapping. You can put a lanyard or tie here. This part is nylon. Nylon Velcro. Straps hold it in. Here's the knife. A polymer plastic handle. You've got a it doesn't really say. It says Mill 210. Probably a basic stainless steel. Ooh, this thing is not sharp. I'm running my finger on it and with no fear of getting cut. So there's no edge on this thing. But you've got your serrations. You've got this here. This is just a basic tactical looking knife. You would definitely have to put an edge on this thing. Yeah, I wouldn't see. I'm not afraid to run my finger up and down that edge. It's not sharp at all. $10 maybe is what I would pay for something like this at the most, because you can get a good Mora companion $10, $15, $20 depending on where you buy it. Okay, so quick recap. $20 box plus $10 shipping and taxes and everything, so $30. You've got a meal for about $10. You've got a spork, $15. I doubt it, but usable. The lights, $10. I doubt that as well, but or $12. $11.99. Not quite that much, but they're usable also. A $10 novelty item, a little patch, and a $20 knife that, sorry about that folks, a $20 knife that was probably worth more like 10. Yeah, I got my money's worth out of it, but I'd have to say the mill, the sport, and the lights are probably the better items. Unless you're a knife guy and you just really love knives like I do, but then this barely makes up for it. But yeah, I got my money's worth, and before anybody comments, no, I don't expect top quality items out of a $20 box, but I don't expect just random junk thrown in either. Because I know somebody's probably already thinking that. So, for what I paid for it, yeah, I would say you got a $20 to $30 value out of it. Some of it's useful items. Some I wouldn't even bother getting myself individually. But, you know, that's what comes with a subscription box like this. You never know what you're going to get, and you have no choice over what you get. We'll see. We'll see what else they have in next month's box. Now, I'm sorry I haven't gotten a video out. I got some more stuff I'm going to be trying to do in the next few days. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Facebook under the Mountain Creek Prepper. And I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.